ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने। हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने। हम
अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने।
सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो,
धन साधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो।
कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े, वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो।
कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े, वे विषय की लोच से
और जागे,
मंजिल आने की ध्वनि सुने। हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने। परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर दुनिया में इसके केंद्र बात।
कोई मन चाहा केंद्र चुने। हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने। कोई मन चाहा केंद्र चुने।
हिंदुस्तान के हर कोने में नौजवानों के पास प्रतिभा है, उन्हें अवसर चाहिए।
NIOS देता रहा है युवाओं को अवसर आगे बढ़ने का। NIOS से पढ़ने वाले इन युवाओं ने किया है संस्थान को गौरवान्वित। दिव्यांगों ने बन के दिखाया है सबल और आत्मनिर्भर। NIOS के साथ आप भी जुड़िए NIOS के संग।
Hello learners, myself Dr. Alok Kumar Gupta, Academic Officer Physics, welcomes you at National Institute of Open Schooling, Noida. Dear learners, we are facing many problems regarding electricity, so we should save electricity. The phenomena related to electricity and magnetism is known as electromagnetism. You may have seen many electrical appliances like generator, motors, transformers, magnetic brakes, etc. These all are based on electromagnetism. So, for this discussion today our expert is Sri Sher Singh, head of the school, Navyug School, Lakshmibai Nagar, Delhi. So, I welcome you, sir.
Thank you. The topic selected for discussion is quite interesting. There is a change in magnetic flux, so induced current will produce, and this phenomena is known as self-induction. When current changes in a circuit, the magnetic field associated with the circuit changes, and correspondingly the magnetic flux linked with the circuit changes, due to which induced current is developed in the circuit. Let us take a circuit, and this battery is a variable voltage battery, so current can be changed. So, when we change the value of current with the help of this battery, in diagram you can see the induced current is developed, again which will be indicated by the needle of the galvanometer. This phenomena of producing the induced current by changing the current in the same circuit is called self induction. In self induction, change in magnetic flux is directly proportional to the change in current. We can write d phi is directly proportional to di, or d phi can also be written as equal to L into di, where L is the coefficient of self induction and its unit is Henry. Now we can apply the Faraday law to find the expression for induced EMF. You know that E is equal to minus d phi by dt. So now in place of d phi we can write L into di. So it becomes E is equal to minus L di over dt. If we have a solenoid of length L, number of turns n, then on passing current I through it, the induced EMF will be n times of d phi by dt. If n is more, EMF will be more, and again it can be written as minus n d by dt of B into A. B into A is magnetic flux. So n into di by dt, and in place of magnetic field we can write n upon L mu naught I multiplied by A. So this whole expression becomes minus n square mu naught A di over dt. On comparing this equation by E is equal to minus L di over dt, we have L is equal to n square mu naught A upon L. N is number of turns, mu naught is magnetic permeability, A is area of cross section, and S is length of the solenoid. So this is the expression for the coefficient of self induction of a solenoid. Now we can have a problem which can be solved numerically. If current in a solenoid drops from 3 ampere to 1 ampere in 2 milliseconds, then for L is equal to 2 millihenry, the induced EMF is equal to minus L di over dt, and here we can write the value of L 2 into 10 raised to the power minus 3, 1 minus 3 ampere final current minus initial current divided by dt, that is 2 millisecond, 2 into 10 raised to the power minus 3, we will get induced EMF is equal to 2 volt. Now very important and related phenomena is mutual induction. When two circuits are placed very close to each other and current is changed in any one of the circuit, the magnetic flux linked with the other circuit will change and the induced current is developed in this circuit. This phenomena of producing induced current in a circuit by changing the current in nearby circuit is called mutual induction. In mutual induction, the change in magnetic flux in one circuit is directly proportional to change in current in another circuit. Delta phi 2 is directly proportional to di1. Current is changing in circuit 1 and flux is changing in circuit 2. So this delta phi 2 can be written as m into di1, where m is the coefficient of mutual induction. Now we can apply the Faraday law to find the expression of induced EMF in circuit 2. So E2 is equal to minus d phi 2 upon dt, and in place of d phi 2 we can write m di1. So it is minus m di1 over dt. We can also find the expression for induced EMF in circuit 1, that is minus m di2 upon dt. If we have two solenoids of number of turns n1 n2, length of each L and area of cross section each A, then the expression for induced EMF in coil 2 E2 can be written as minus n2 d phi 2 over dt, and d phi 2 can be written as B2A, where B2 is magnetic field, and the value of magnetic field can be written as mu naught n1 I1 divided by L. So the expression of induced EMF becomes minus n1 n2 mu naught upon L multiplied by A di1 over dt, and we know that induced EMF is minus m di over dt. So m can be written as n1 n2 mu naught A upon L. This is the expression of mutual induction of two solenoids. Squaring this equation, we can write m square is equal to the square of n1 mu naught A upon L and square of N2 mu naught A upon L, and the value of N1 square mu naught A upon L is coefficient of self induction of first coil, and N2 square mu naught A upon L the coefficient of self induction of second coil. So, M is equal to under root L1 into L2 gives the relationship between mutual coefficient of induction and self coefficient of induction, and this equation is applicable only when flux of one is completely linked with the other. Now, other important phenomena related to electromagnetism are eddy current. How mutual induction is used in eddy current? In eddy current inspection, the eddy currents are generated in the test material due to mutual induction. The test probe is basically a coil of wire through which alternating current is passed. Therefore, alternating current means current changes with time. When the probe is connected to an eddy-scope instrument, it is basically represented by circuit 1. The circuit can be any piece of conductive material, and here this is a circuit, there is a coil and probes are connected to the changing current, and here in another coil due to mutual induction current is being produced. It is reverse of the first one. When alternating current is passed through the coil, a magnetic field is generated in and around the coil. When the probe is brought in close proximity to a conductive material such as aluminum, the probe's changing magnetic field generates current flow in the material. The induced current flows in closed loops in planes perpendicular to the magnetic field. It should be noted that if a sample is ferromagnetic, the magnetic flux is concentrated and strengthened despite opposing eddy current effects. The increased inductive reactance due to the magnetic permeability of ferromagnetic materials makes it easy to distinguish these materials from non-ferromagnetic materials. Very important device which is transformer is also based upon mutual induction. This is the device which is used to increase the voltage or reduce the current and vice versa in electrical circuits. So, in transformer we have two coils placed close to each other and current is changed in the one coil, and due to mutual induction flux changes in second coil and induced EMF is developed in second coil. In transformer sometimes we use a soft iron core and sometimes we do not use any material as a core material. So, it also depends upon the frequency of the current. If frequency of the current is very high, we use air core transformer. If frequency is not very high, it is about 50 hertz or near to 50 hertz as used in India, we use soft iron core in the transformer. The voltage that appears in the secondary is caused by the change in the shared magnetic field each time. The current through the primary changes, thus transformer works on AC power since the voltage and current change continuously. Here we have shown in the diagram a primary coil and second one is secondary coil. So, current is being changed in a primary coil and induced EMF is developed in the secondary coil. When the coils of number of turns N1 conducts current, there exists a magnetic field B on the coil. Changes of B will generate an induced voltage on the turns of coil N1 and N2 as shown. This is the induced EMF, Np is the number of turns in primary and dB over dt is change in magnetic field, and here area of cross section is kept constant. So, these are two comparable EMFs, and now the ratio of these two EMFs is equal to the ratio of the number of turns. If input voltage at coil of turn Np is EP and the output voltage will be Vs upon Vp is equal to Ns upon Np, and we can write voltage in secondary is voltage in primary multiplied by ratio of turns secondary to the primary. Thus, the device is capable of increase and decrease conduct voltage just by changing the turn ratio. If number of turns in secondary coil is more, then it will be the step up transformer. If number of turns in primary is more, then it will be the step down transformer. And here in transformer there is a soft iron core in which induced current are developed, and due to these induced current some part of electrical energy converts into heat energy, and these induced currents are circular in direction. So, we call them as eddy currents, and here we can show a very small activity related to these eddy currents. We will have a metallic block of aluminum and we will change the magnetic flux linked with this metallic block of aluminum, and we will see how these eddy currents are produced in this metallic block. Let us have the metallic block, and this is a aluminum pipe. Now, I am dropping these magnets just to have the estimation of time, and they are coming very fast, and these magnets are coming down with the acceleration due to gravity. Now, I am allowing these two magnets to fall down through this magnetic pipe, and let us have the idea of the time compared to previous one. Yes, so I can move my hand from this point to this point, and this is the estimation of time which is larger than the earlier time. Why it is happening? Because this metallic block is placed, and when magnets are passing through it, there is a change in magnetic flux, and due to change in magnetic flux eddy currents are produced, and eddy currents are induced current, and Lane says that this induced current opposes the cause of production. So, cause of production is the motion of the magnet vertically downward. So, these eddy currents opposes this motion vertically downward. That is why the magnet falls with the acceleration less than acceleration due to gravity. So, this is a very common fact of the eddy currents.
Sir, one question here.
Yes, please.
Do have the eddy current any advantage or disadvantage in our daily life?
I have already told you, in case of transformer, the eddy currents converts some part of electrical energy in the form of heat. So, this is disadvantage, but the same effect can be made in induction furnace, where we use this induction furnace in refining the metals, and eddy currents are also used in magnetic brakes, magnetic jacks, magnetic trains, popularly in Japan, and many places these eddy currents are used. In speedometer also, in technometer also, these are the certain few applications of eddy currents.
Thank you, sir. You came here. I hope our learner will be benefited to this program electromagnetism, and I hope they will consume the energy accordingly their need, and they will save the electrical energy in our day to day life. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, and message for this discussion is to save electricity.
Thank you.
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने। हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने।
अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने।
सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो,
धन साधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो।
कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े, वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो।
कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े, वे विषय की लोच से
और जागे,
मंजिल आने की ध्वनि सुने। अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने। परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर। दुनिया में इसके केंद्र बात,
कोई मन चाहा केंद्र चुने। हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने। कोई मन चाहा केंद्र चुने।
हिंदुस्तान के हर कोने में नौजवानों के पास प्रतिभा है, उन्हें अवसर चाहिए।
NIOS देता रहा है युवाओं को अवसर आगे बढ़ने का। NIOS से पढ़ने वाले इन युवाओं ने किया है संस्थान को गौरवान्वित। दिव्यांगों ने बन के दिखाया है सबल और आत्मनिर्भर। NIOS के साथ आप भी जुड़िए NIOS के संग।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने। हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने।
अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने। कहीं पढ़े वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो।
कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो।
मित्रों हम उठे और जागे,
मंजिल आने की ध्वनि सुने हम, अपना दीपक स्वयं बने हम, अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने।
राष्ट्रीय मुक्त विद्यालय का है द्वार खुला सबकी बातें।
शिक्षा परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर।
शिक्षा और परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर। दुनिया में इसके केंद्र बहुत,
कोई मन चाहा केंद्र चुने हम, अपना दीपक स्वयं बने हम, अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने। कोई मन चाहा केंद्र चुने हम, स्वयं बने हम,
हिंदुस्तान के हर कोने में नौजवानों के पास प्रतिभा है, उन्हें अवसर चाहिए।
NIOS देता रहा है युवाओं को अवसर आगे बढ़ने का। NIOS से पढ़ने वाले इन युवाओं ने किया है संस्थान को गौरवान्वित। दिव्यांगों ने बन के दिखाया है सबल और आत्मनिर्भर। NIOS के साथ आप भी जुड़िए NIOS के संग।